Welcome to another night in the NBA. This is your 10-minute recap of the last night of NBA hoops in just one game on the night, meaning it probably won't really be 10 minutes, but we're here to talk about it. The finals of the first ever in-season tournament was tonight, and it was a big one. It was a matchup between the new guard, a young up-and-coming team in the Indiana Pacers led by superstar guard Tyrese Halliburton against the old, kind of grizzled contenders in the Lakers, who have already won a finals with their top two players and have been to the conference finals last season. And it is the older team coming out on top as the Lakers win 123-109 to claim the first ever in-season tournament championship. LeBron James wins MVP and adds another thing to his resume, but this wasn't really the LeBron game. This was the Anthony Davis game, who was elite in this victory. And if the Lakers are going to be really contenders this season, they're going to need this dominant version of Anthony Davis to do so, because when he plays like this, you're going to win a lot of games. 41 points, 20 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 blocks for Anthony Davis. Just insanely dominant against this Pacers team. Miles Turner was no match for him at all, and Anthony Davis eats the Pacers alive in the post. It was insane. I saw on Twitter after the game, this is the third game of Anthony Davis's career where he has at least 40 points, 20 rebounds, and 2 blocks, which is ridiculous. But this is up there for the best games of AD's career, and it comes in a big one, in a elimination game, in a championship game, and this is exactly what you need from him. If you're going to win against the Pacers, you got to slow them down, you got to out-rebound them, and you got to be more physical than they are, because they're more of a finesse team, if we're being honest. The Pacers get up and down the floor fast and do everything at a very high pace, but the Lakers say, no, we're going to beat you down low, and they only take 13 threes in this game. The Lakers only make 2 of them. They weren't really hitting, so they said, okay, we're going to take this one in the post, and they shoot 60% from 2-point range and go 47 of 88 overall from the field. An efficient one for this Lakers team, and they knew what they wanted to do, and they stuck to that attack plan. And the Pacers, despite not shooting well from 3 either, still continued to launch them, and that honestly probably killed them in this one. 10 of 41 from 3 for Indiana, and the rebounding battle was dominated by the Lakers. 55 rebounds by LA to the Pacers 32, and a lot of that can be thanks to the 20 they got from Anthony Davis. And another big piece in this is that all of the big 3 of the Lakers really performed. When they made the conference finals last season, a lot of that was due to playoff riser Austin Reaves, who was the best we had seen from him in the playoffs last season, and now he was great in this one as well, has continued to really impress off the bench for the Lakers. 28 points in this one on 9 of 15 shooting, also 3 assists and a plus 10 in terms of plus minus. Austin Reaves, great in this game. And they also get 20 plus from LeBron, 24 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals from LeBron James. And the 3 of them really dominated in this one for the Lakers. And that's what you need. That's what you need in the playoffs if you want to win. But right now they can be happy that they have the first ever in-season tournament title, making history in doing so. And if I had to take a guess, I assume that the in-season tournament MVP will be named the LeBron James MVP, as he was the first to ever win it, on top of being one of the best players in league history. I'm sure Adam Silver and the league are happy a team like the Lakers won, but hey, so am I. But great one from the Lakers. It's what they needed. D'Angelo Russell wasn't phenomenal for them, 13 points on 6 of 15, but the 7 assists you got from him are pretty nice. And Cam Reddish continues to be the point of attack defender and the real elite defensive wing for this Lakers team. 3 blocks in this one as well, as playing the small forward spot, arguably even the shooting guard spot, and he has 3 blocks, just 9 points. He wasn't a great offensive player by any means, but a plus 24, the best on the entire team. And the Cam Reddish breakout / Cam Reddish revival has been awesome to see early on in the season, and is quietly one of the cooler stories in the league so far. But off the bench, the Lakers had 7 guys play for them off the bench, and let me read you their point totals. 0, 0, 0, 0, 28, which is Austin Reaves, 2, and 0. So the Lakers did not get a ton of bench production outside of Austin Reaves in this game, but because of how good their big 3 was, they still win it regardless. In what wasn't super close, thanks to a really impressive fourth quarter run down the stretch, but it's their defense that wins them this game. Like I said, Anthony Davis dominant on offense, but the defense is what wins it, because the Pacers coming into this and through the season so far have been the best offensive team in NBA history by offensive rating. They have an offensive rating of like 123, which is just unheard of. It's insane. They are so good offensively thanks to their lead creator, Tyrese Halliburton, but the Lakers shut them down 36.8% from the field and 24.4% from 3. They could not shoot at all, and this Lakers team, like it was last season, is constructed on defense and using that to win. And the crazy thing, Tyrese Halliburton, who through the past 2 in-season tournament games had like 28 assists with 0 turnovers, none, was like the least turnover prone guy we've ever seen, has 3 turnovers in the first half of this game. Thanks to how swallowing this Lakers defense is, he leads them in scoring with 20, tied with Ben Mathurin. But they just didn't get the production that they needed. Bruce Brown, 4 points on 2 of 9. Miles Turner, 10 points on 3 of 11. Buddy Hield, 8 points on 3 of 11. So the Lakers do a great job at shutting down all the auxiliary guys for this Pacers team. Still 11 assists for Halliburton. He's going to get his numbers. But the Lakers dominated them on both ends of the floor, it felt like in this one. And a really impressive first ever in-season tournament win for the Lakers. The Lakers are the title holders and will look to win 2 championships this year, the normal NBA title on top of this in-season tournament title. But just a super impressive win and a great tournament run for the Lakers. After starting 3-5, there are a lot of people that were really worried about them. They shouldn't have been. The Lakers are great. They're still contenders, and due to this in-season tournament championship and the Nuggets struggles so far, the Lakers are the team to beat in the West right now, it feels like. The Nuggets have lost 3 in a row. They've lost 8 of their past 13, and the Lakers are hot right now. They beat the Suns, who are another team that's up there. The Timberwolves definitely deserve their respect. They've been great so far this season, but the Lakers deserve respect too. They are really impressive, and I think they need to be put in that tier as contenders for a title this season. Davis, LeBron, Reaves, and Cam Reddish, really impressive in this one for the Lakers. But now, as I always want to do, as the last segment of the night, let's get into the top 5 players according to the Real Sports app. A little more limited pool than normal thanks to just the one game. Usually we'd have a segment where we shoot around to all the other games and talk about them and try to get an idea of what happened on this night of hoops. But since we don't have that, we'll just skip to the last segment and we will talk about the top 5 players of the night. And number 1, of course, is Anthony Davis with 41 points, 20 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Austin Reaves comes in at 2 with 28 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Tyrese Halliburton at 3 with 20 points and 11 assists. TJ McConnell surprisingly comes in at 4 ahead of LeBron with 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists. And then LeBron comes in at number 5 with 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. But that'll do it for this night in the NBA. Another night in the NBA. Thanks for watching. Think about subscribing. I'm on the road to 12,000 subscribers, so if you enjoyed the daily recaps, think about sticking around, watching some more of them. But the Lakers are the first ever in-season tournament champs. Congrats to LA and a really impressive tournament run for the Pacers. Shout them out. They have a real superstar in Halliburton and are one of the up-and-coming teams in the NBA. But thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.